Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Rebel Lemon, and today we are playing Marbleborn. So, this one's about us returning to Italy after basically our character's brother going missing, or at least not responding to letters. So, this is a part of the Spaghetti Invasion Game Jam of 2025. And I'm not gonna lie, these screenshots look pretty good, though most of them are in black and white. I'm curious if that's the aesthetic of the game with a little bit of color, or how they're gonna do it. But with that being said, let's get right into it.
Caro amore, l'America non è come speravamo. La gente ci guarda con sospetto. Alcuni ci evitano. Nostro figlio ha iniziato la scuola. Spero che lei venga trattato bene, ma quando torna a casa ha sempre quello sguardo triste. Fa male vederlo così. Ho trovato un lavoretto. Non è molto, ma forse servirà ad accelerare le pratiche per il tuo visto. Ogni giorno aspetto una tua lettera. Mi dispiace per la chiusura della cava. Le sparizioni hanno spaventato tutti e sai quanto a Carrara siano superstiziosi. Ora nessuno vuole più avvicinarsi. Tuo fratello. So quanto fosse importante per te. Capisco il bisogno di sapere cosa è successo. Ma ti prego, fai attenzione. Ci manchi. Torna da noi. Con amore. Tua moglie.
Okay, so I have it in English. However, all of the voiceovers will be Italian. I'm not gonna try to fight talking over them. However, if you need more time to read, then take the time you need to do so. I might be a little distracted because I'm trying to read the English bits of it. Oh, that is creepy. How many days have I been here? This place terrifies me. It's like there's no way out. These rooms repeat endlessly. I don't even know if I'm alive or dead anymore. Room 1, they hide, listen closely. Room 2, light reveals the way. Okay, let me see. So I'm so confused. It seems like there's two lights, green and violet. And while... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, it really drains quickly. I do appreciate Okay, so as long as we... I think as long as we can pop it on... I can't use that anymore. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think... Okay. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so walking straight, we keep running into them. Flashlight filter. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I almost hit one. Oh, so I'm gonna guess. This is next to impossible without the flashlight. I no longer recognize these quarries. The creatures, I saw them shape the marble like living clay. They touch it, they listen to it, they breathe it, they feed on it. Then they expel it, and the matter changes form beneath their hands. The sound, once unbearable, now they almost sound like words. Do I understand them? Maybe I'm going mad. Each archway only leads to more darkness. I can't find my way back anymore, and I feel my body heavy, as if something were changing inside of me. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Light reveals the way. Not creepy at all. Okay. I didn't hit too fast enough. Oh, I don't have the coordination for this. Oh, it must be under us. At first I thought it was just fear speaking, but then I understood. Stone doesn't lie. They're memories. They're carved into the marble. I see them. I hear them. I don't know how, but they speak. Not with words, it's as if I become an echo, and they hear me. They were fleeing, not from us, not yet. They were fleeing a fire that devours all that is different, all that resists. Perhaps this is how the world ends, not with an explosion, but with a voice that stops listening. And us? Did we come here to learn or to conquer? I will say, I do appreciate the use of a I guess the iteration. On the quote, I don't know where it went. You know what? I'm not gonna test that out. Anyways, I do appreciate the iteration to the quote, this is how the world ends. This is how the world ends. This is how the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a whisper. I do like that quote. Well, I guess it's whimper, not whisper, but details. Okay, so light. Okay. Okay, so they came to Earth. That looks like maybe the Mayans or the Egyptians. They worship them. Oh, fuck. And they just got owned. Oh, that was the Martians. And then they came to Earth. You're all the same, ravenous, alone, at war even with yourselves, always wanting, demanding, and destroying everything you don't understand. Let's see, a missing brother, yes. Don't worry, you won't be apart much longer. The marble will remember you. Yeah, get fucked.
Ti prego, sguardo triste. Ogni giorno aspetto tutta lettera. Ha sempre quello sguardo triste. Ogni giorno aspetto tutta lettera.
What the fuck? Oh. Wait. They are generally short and dark-skinned. Many of them smell bad because they wear the same clothes for weeks. They show up in pairs looking for a room with a kitchen. After a few days, they could become 4, 6, 10. They speak incomprehensible languages. They say they are prone to theft, and if opposed, violence. And then something about reporting them. What? Okay. Let me put things together. I'm assuming By the look of things, we were a part of the Martian race that escaped and then that was chased down, or we were a human turned into some kind of hybrid or something. I'm very unsure about that one. I will say it's a very interesting game, at least. I like the flashlight mechanics. However, if I were to complain about anything, let me scroll to change my filters. I would say that's probably number one. I don't like hitting my keyboards. Like, I do not have that coordination. Granted, that's a me thing. That's a very personal me thing, to be fair. However, I will say, as a more generalized critique, the battery on the flashlight seems very, very important. However, it dies very, very fast. So, you don't really get to properly use it. At least, it doesn't seem like it. So, I think that's a shame. I do like, however, that basically after a second, it instantly recharges. That is very nice. I do appreciate that. Now that I'm thinking of it, I don't know. I think we are a human that got partially turned into a marble statue by the invading aliens that destroyed the Martians. I think that's the story. That's the guess I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I don't know. Fascinating game. I would say I would want this to be expanded a little bit. I want to use the flashlight more. I want to actually see more interesting puzzles with it, because it's a cool mechanic. However, I did actually quite like the room with the statue that kept saying brother. That genuinely threw me off. And it's kind of creepy, but in a very subtle way that I like. And I thought that jump scare at the very beginning of the game was handled very well. Because it just happens. And it's kind of eerie leading up to it. And you also have that weird scene with the teleporting creature. Yeah, I thought that was... It's weird, because typically I say if you're gonna foreshadow it heavy, it's probably a good jump scare. However, this one's a weird exception to that. It's a good jump scare based on atmospheric tensions and the little bit of foreshadowing they did. That's interesting. But yeah, overall, really fun game. Kind of a shame I couldn't understand the voiceover. Kind of would have made my life a bit easier. However, not a bad game. Quite liked it. Quite enjoyed it. Anyways, I'm gonna end it off there. So, with that being said, thank you for tuning in this frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon signing off. So good night and sweet nightmares.